What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Carolina Panthers Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram, coming at you here once again on the U to the 2. So, just wanted to make a quick video. Couple of more moves have been made by the Carolina Panthers organization. So, we're bringing back 2 players, and we're signing another free agent. So, let's take a look at these. So, the 2 players we're bringing back are safety Sean Chandler and defensive end Marquis Haynes Sr. So, let's talk about Sean Chandler. Sean Chandler is being brought back on a 1-year deal. They didn't say the amount, but we know that it's a 1-year deal. Now, Sean Chandler, pretty much main role was on special teams, but he did get a chance to play. He started 7 games last season and played in 15 and played over half of the defensive snaps. I mean, ended up having 42 tackles, 6 tackles on special teams, and a forced fumble. I mean, he's another young guy, indeed. But, if anything, depth at the safety position and another role player on special teams is pretty much what I look at this as. And I mean, you know, he's young. He's only 25 years old. He's young, so maybe there's a chance that he could evolve. But if anything, it's a depth move. And like I said, another special teams piece, most of all. But he does have some starter experience from last season, so we'll see how that goes. But only a 1-year deal, so it's not too big. It's not too big. And then we are bringing back Marquis Haynes Sr. This is on a 2-year, $5.5 million deal. I definitely like this signing, mainly because, I mean, we know we're losing Hassan Reddick, and it's looking like we're most likely going to lose Brian Burns, especially if the Deshaun Watson trade does go through, because word is Brian Burns would be part of the package. But if anything, this is a great depth signing. Marquis Haynes has played with the Panthers a number of years, has definitely been able to come into the rotation and do some damage. You know, he could rack up some sacks here and there. Had 4 sacks in 2020, 3 sacks last year. And, you know, like I said, he has a lot of potential. He's able to make plays, and he's a good rotational player on that D-line. And it's something that, you know, we're kind of lacking, if we could be honest. Because, I mean, no Hassan Reddick. We just lost Daquan Jones. I believe he's getting picked up by the Bills. So, I mean, you know, we still got to retool that D-line. But I think keeping Marquis Haynes Sr., I think it's a good move for depth. He's a good rotational player that can come in, and he can make some plays here and there. Hopefully he can get his sack count up when he can. But he showed that he's able to come in and make some plays. So I think this is a good signing. I'm on board for this. So 2-year deal, $5.5 million for Marquis Haynes Sr. And then the free agent that we signed is a 1-year deal, $2 million for former Titans running back DOnta Foreman. So let's take a look at DOnta Foreman. 25 years old, 6'1", 236 pounds. He was a third-round draft pick in the 2017 draft. He's played with the Texans, Colts, Titans, Falcons. So, let's see. His career stats so far. You know what? Let's pull him up. DOnta Foreman. So his stats last year. So he was with Tennessee last year, and he actually filled in for Derrick Henry. Played in 9 games. See, 133 carries, 566 yards, 3 touchdowns. He fumbled twice. For receiving, 9 catches, 123 yards. So, if anything, it looks like he has that power back potential. Now, I know lately, because I heard this news a while ago, and lately, a lot of people are all for this signing. But here's my thing. I mean, he did a little bit of something, and he was able to, fit in when Derrick Henry was out. He was able to, hop in and make some plays, it seems. And I believe, that's a big deal. And after all, he was on the number 1 seeded Tennessee Titans last season. They were the number 1 seed in the AFC. So, I mean, my whole thing is, the only thing I could really see is this is just a power back signing. Potential power back signing. I mean, the stats aren't exuberant, but who knows? Maybe there's potential there. It's another young guy. It's a pretty big size. 236-pound running back. So, I mean, my thing is, it makes me think about, okay, so DOnta Foreman, Christian McCaffrey, Chuba Hubbard. I mean, is he going to compete with Chuba Hubbard? Or, who knows, they could do something where they do decide to put CMC more in the slot. And maybe they go with a rotation of Chuba Hubbard and DOnta Foreman. Maybe they do that. But it's kind of interesting. Because like I said, I thought Chuba Hubbard did pretty well for his rookie year. I thought he did pretty well. Like I said, the main thing that he's got to fix are his hands. Because, I mean, for catching, he struggled with catching. I mean, the dude got targeted 37 times, only made 25 receptions, 174 yards, but he did get a receiving touchdown. But, I mean, Chuba Hubbard's played in all 17 games. 172 carries, 612 yards, 5 touchdowns. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it really makes me think about what they may end up doing with this running back set. Because while a lot of people wanted a power back, I know that was very, very much spoken. Especially, there was a lot said about how we should have kept Mike Davis. Which, I mean, he went to Atlanta and he didn't really do a whole lot in Atlanta. Let's just keep it real. He didn't do a whole lot in Atlanta. But a lot of people have said we definitely need a power back. And that could definitely be the case. Just, this wasn't really who I had in mind. This D'Onta Foreman. But I don't know. Y'all tell me something I don't know, because it sounds like a lot of people vouch for D'Onta Foreman. I keep saying Freeman. Foreman. So, I mean, I don't know. Do y'all think it's a good signing? Let me know what y'all think. Because, I don't know. I'm just having a hard time seeing anything special about this guy other than he's a power back. And then, I mean, when you think about it, let me see how many games he even played last season. He played in 9 games last season, so I mean, that's something. So I mean, you know, the previous years before that, he hasn't really done much. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe it could be one of the things where he's here in Carolina and this is where he gets his big opportunity. And he could potentially blow up in Carolina. You know, he's getting a 1-year deal, so we'll see what happens. But that'll be an interesting set of running backs. Christian McCaffrey, Chuba Hubbard, D'Onta Foreman. I don't know. What do y'all think of the signing? I mean, I don't think it's an impressive signing, but I mean, he's a power running back, so I mean, something we haven't had in a long time. You know, not since Mike Davis. So, I mean, I don't know. I can't say I'm excited with this particular signing, but, you know, I'm eager to see how he does. But those are all the transactions today for the Carolina Panthers. Bringing back safety Sean Chandler, defensive end Marquis Haynes Sr., and signing running back D'Onta Foreman. Now, still playing the waiting game on Deshaun Watson, and now it's been emerged that Cleveland and Atlanta are interested in Deshaun Watson. So that's what? Carolina, New Orleans, Cleveland, and Atlanta. So, some competition there. And we got to remember, Deshaun Watson's from Atlanta. That's home for him. That's home for Deshaun Watson. So, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that, you know, these teams, you know, are throwing their name into the picture, maybe because they're trying to get the cost, the asking price up, you know, possibly bluffing. But, I mean, that's a lot of competition. And like I said, with Atlanta, I mean, Deshaun would be able to go back home, would be able to play at home. Cleveland, I mean, shoot. They could probably easy trade Baker Mayfield and actually get Deshaun Watson and Baker Mayfield to the Texans. I mean, that could totally happen. Or they could inherit a Matt Ryan. I think word is they restructured Matt Ryan's contract. I don't know if that's official, but that's what I've heard. And the Saints trying to restructure and try to make cap to land a Deshaun Watson. So, honestly, I don't know. Something tells me he'll make his decision probably before the end of this week. But, yeah, it's been a crazy week. It's been definitely a crazy week. And we'll just see what happens. But that's all that I have for this video. Let me know what y'all thought about the signings today. Sean Chandler, Marquis Haynes Sr., and D'Onta Foreman. Let me know what y'all think about those signings. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can catch every video that I upload. Thank you so much for watching. This has been another Carolina Panthers Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed day tomorrow, and I will see y'all very soon. Take care and peace.